Hey everyone, happy Thursday.
It's been a crazy week and I'm ready to kick off the long weekend.
Me too. I haven't had time to go out to eat in so long.
I know what you mean. Since tonight's not a school night, you should definitely go.
You know what, Kirk? I think I'm going to. Want to come with?
Where are you going?
I don't know. There's so many places to go. Here with the WC menu of restaurants is Taylor Chamberlain.
Gross. Maybe I should stick to going out to eat at restaurants. Speaking of restaurants, who would have some good restaurants to eat at? I guess Natalie will do. Hey, do you know any good places in Webster City to eat?
Well, there's Leon's, Grand Shanghai Buffet, Subway, El Toro Loco, Lunchbox Market.
Whoa. I think I need to know a little bit more about these places before I decide where to eat.
How long have you worked at 2nd Street Emporium?
I have worked at 2nd Street Emporium for 12 years, and I'm still very happy there. Scott Candy are great to work for, and I love the customers, so it's hard to leave.
Managers can't run these places by themselves. It takes many hardworking people, from busboys to waiters. And some WCHS students work at these places after school and on weekends. What kinds of food does this restaurant offer?
Burgers, pizzas, appetizers.
Serve like hamburgers and cheeseburgers, and we serve a whole selection of ice cream.
For sub sandwiches, chips, pops, and also cookies too, the special kinds.
Students here at WCHS also eat at the restaurants. They put a lot of thought into where to eat. You decide where to eat.
Depends on how my taste buds are feeling.
What is your favorite kind of food?
Italian food.
I like Chinese food.
I've made my decision on where to eat. Now it's your turn to make yours.
Thanks, Taylor. Those places sound delish.
You know what goes great with food, Morgan? Entertainment.
I agree. But what's going on this weekend?
Hello, the spring play?
Oh yeah. Well, what is it this year?
I believe it's called Pistols and Posies.
Well, maybe we should check it out. Here's Cody Dayton to tell us all about the spring play.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Actually, the real question is what is going on with the spring play? Who is behind it, and what does it take to create what goes on the stage? How do you decide the play?
We decided to play on things based like time and how many people we knew were going to try out.
What is the play that is going to be performed?
The play is called Pistols and Posies. It's about 1920 Chicago, mobsters and stuff like that.
How long do rehearsals last?
Rehearsals last usually a couple hours, but we go as long as we need them to.
Enter Stage Right. What's it like to be a student director?
It feels pretty good to be a student director because I feel like Kirby and I are really important and we can make a change.
How do you choose the cast?
Well, before practices start, we have 3 tryouts, one before school, one after school, and one at night. And people come in and they try out, and Kirby and I choose who's best for that part.
Have you ever done a play that was from the independent scene or the least well-known?
Usually all of the student-run plays are pretty not well-known. My freshman year we had Mission Possible. Sophomore year we had Break a Leg. Last year we had Nightmare High School, and now we have Pistols and Posies, and I'm pretty sure nobody heard of any of them.
Who's the character that you play?
I play Vincent DeSalva. He's an accountant who falls in love with a mobster's daughter.
How many plays have you been in?
I have been in 6 plays, including this one.
Do you think you'll continue acting through college?
Yes, I really love acting. It gives me a chance to be myself and to be with friends, and so, yeah, I will continue acting.
Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night until be morrow.
Sounds like it's going to be a great play, but I just remembered I have to work all weekend and can't go. Shoot.
That's too bad, Kirk. Where do you work?
McMurray Hatchery, the place with all the chicks.
Like girls?
Yeah, I wish. No, Morgan, chicks as in baby chickens.
So you work with chicks? Well, what do you do with them?
I could explain, but there's just so much.
Well, let's just leave it to Brenna. Here she is with the cock-a-doodle-doo at the hatch.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? And where does this hatching take place locally? After pecking around, I found the best place, McMurray Hatchery. This local business is owned by Murray McMurray and not only provides jobs for many high schoolers, but supplies chickens for the country.
When I first get to work, I grab my badge to scan in. Then I scan my badge to clock in. Then I scan this to get an order. When I get an order, I find the corresponding box. After I get the box, I put the stickers on it. Then I put food in the corners. Then I get an extra chicken that's free in case one of the chickens dies. Then I look at the order and put the correct chickens into the box. Then I scan the box out and put it on the right track. Then I start over again.
High school employees work shifts of 4 to 8 p.m. and 8 to 12 p.m. every Friday night from the end of January to the middle of July. The hatchery employs about 40 WCHS students each year. Kelsey's dad is the manager and keeps the coop under control. What does the hatchery do for our community?
Gives the community a place to work.
How many chickens do you hatch a week?
We start off the season with around 65 to 70,000 chicks a week, and then the peak of the season we'll get around 130,000.
What is the main purpose of the hatchery?
The hatchery sells chickens to hobbyists and 4-H members that raise chickens to show at county fairs, state fairs, that sort of thing, as well as people that just want to have their own flock in their backyard for eggs for themselves.
The hatchery plays a huge part in Webster City, and the fact that so many WCHS students are employed there is definitely something to cluck about. But the question still remains, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Students who work firsthand with the chickens give their opinion on the subject. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken. No, the egg. No, the chicken. I don't know.
It was the chicken.
What is your job at the hatchery?
I fill the chicken orders.
I fill the orders for the people who live locally and come and pick up their chickens, and I mark birds so that when the customer gets their order, they know which is which.
So whether the chicken or the egg came first, the hatchery is going to keep on hatching. I'm Brenna Parker, and I've got some eggs to fry.
Oh, so that's what goes on in the hatch.
Yep, I like my job.
Speaking of jobs, the basketball boys have some work to do tonight against Spencer. Good luck, guys.
For those of you participating in individual speech and a play, break a leg. But not really. You know what I mean.
Thanks to everyone who donated blood in the blood drive. And for those of you whose sports practices had started, congrats on a successful first week.
That's all, folks.